Hi, I'm Josh, and welcome back to Skyrim. I've been around selling a few things. I've got all my quests for the next few episodes well mapped out. Welcome back to Riften. City of Thieves. City of Inigo. Hi.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
You seem to dislike visitors in Riften.
Every day the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now.
Well, you wouldn't be exiled then, would you? But you and your brother don't see eye to eye?
Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
Damn. Only a dagger for the son of the Jarl.
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
I'm gonna go do that.
Thank you. Do hurry, please.
Sure. And pray.
All right, then.
Max favor. Oh yeah, I forgot how fast I am. Maven Blackbriar. Dead Thief. Hey, Balmond.
What is it?
I'm here to pick up Harald's sword.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep.
Yeah.
Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
Sure. Okay.
Get to it, then.
Yeah. Hey, Harald. Here you go. Here's your sword.
Took your sweet time getting it to me.
Yep.
Here you go, for your trouble.
Oh, thank you.
All right, then.
Alright, there's a little side quest, and he likes me now. We're at the Jarl's court now. With one of the Jarl's other sons. Or is that his... I don't remember.
What do you need, my friend?
Hello.
Are we still meeting later for combat training?
No, that's her husband.
Of course. Your training isn't complete yet.
I'll look forward to it then.
Or is it? I don't know.
I presume you're bothering me for a good
I'm not bothering
maven.
you.
Always a pleasure to receive you. What can I help
Welcome
you
to
with today?
Mistvale Keep.
Thank you, Lila.
I'm Jarl
I want
Layla's
to
steward,
discuss the
Anuriel.
protection of my ship.
What do you do around here?
I'm certain
As
you're
steward,
aware
I
of the
serve as an
laws
intermediary
of
between the Jarl and her subjects.
Yes, indeed.
I also
The
handle the
entire
less
caravan ship
important
would
and
have been
day-to-day
taken by
policies that
Imperial
affect
soldiers.
daily life in
What are they?
Riften.
Okay.
Well, I'm also
Lately,
certain
I've had my
you're
hands
aware
full suppressing these
that
ridiculous
guards
accusations
failed
of
to provide
corruption in the
protection
keep.
required to ensure safe passage of the shipment. Indeed, we lost
What are these
two
rumors of
soldiers.
corruption you mentioned?
A sad
There are
day.
those that believe the Jarl does nothing for
To be
this
brief,
city,
I need
that it's
compensation
corrupt
for the loss.
and run by the Blackbriar
Since Riften
family.
was responsible for it,
I can
there's
assure
been
you
to
that
pay
this
for
is
it.
entirely false.
I have
We are
payments
fully
to
in
make.
control of
I
everything.
can't make
The
it.
Blackbriars are fully in control of everything. Talk to me about the Blackbriars.
Enough.
Maven Blackbriar is the owner of the largest and most profitable business in all Skyrim, the Blackbriar
I'll just
Meadery.
leave it elsewhere.
We're pleased to have her in Riften. She brings stability,
compensation
opportunities for employment, and strategic value to our city.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion.
I see. Okay.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue
Welcome to
obey
Riften,
our
traveler.
laws.
I hope the road fared well for you.
What's your stance on the war?
While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family.
I see. What of Ulfric himself?
With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come.
The White Gold Concordat?
Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
I see. Okay, how about the Thieves Guild? What do you know about them?
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Sure. I've discovered a skooma dealer here in Riften.
Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped.
I see.
However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
I see. I'll do that for you.
Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
Sure.
Good journey to you.
Where's your warrior guy? Oh, hi.
What do you need?
Why would I ridicule you?
Because I did something not a
It's been
soul
brought to
in
my
this
attention
blood-stained
that the
house of
poison
war has the
known as
backbone to
skooma
do.
may be
Dared to
present in
speak
our
my
city.
mind.
What do you
I
know
dared
of this?
speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me.
Yeah,
Be
we
wary
met.
what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
What sort of lies has Ulfric been spreading?
Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry.
Yeah.
His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
I'm not sure if that's true, though.
Stay sharp.
It might be
My
true.
lady, Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course, tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust, and I'd be delighted to give her my blessing.
Oh no.
Yes, my lady. I will pass the good news on to her.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Hi.
What can I do for you, friend?
I take it you protect the Jarl?
Indeed. There have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We're not certain if it's the Dark Brotherhood or simply Imperial sympathizers. We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security for weaknesses. I work with the city guard to make certain they fail. At the end of the day, I'm the last line of defense for the Jarl. I will not allow her to fall.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
Liars and bastards. Every one of them. I'd have their heads on a pike if it wasn't for the war effort. All I need is 12 men, and we could march into the Ratway and burn them out like rodents. Stormcloaks won't have it, though. Too busy keeping the Imperial forces at bay.
I see. What's the Ratway?
Everyone knows the Thieves Guild uses the old sewer system beneath Riften as their hideout. I'd go down there myself, but that would leave Jarl Layla unprotected.
Sure. Tell me your thoughts on
Ulfric's
the
a
war.
bloody hero. I don't think there's a worthy Nord alive who dare argue the point. He's taking the Empire to task and making them answer for their crimes.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim with the ashes of the Concordat at his feet.
Okay.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Right. I'm gonna go into the Jarl's chambers very briefly because I think she has a mysterious gem. She definitely has one of those. So she does. Cool. On we go. I'm gonna go to the Hall of the Dead now, I think. Also, I found something interesting. If I ever lose Inigo, I will get a spell tome to summon an Inigo. Oh yes. Whoop. Yeah, that was gonna hurt.
What's with all the boots and shoes?
Always be prepared. You never know if you might get a split in one, or lose one. Then where would you be? No, sir. That's not happening to me.
Stay alive. Why take a chance?
Well, the boots aren't here yet. Hopefully on the next Khajiit caravan.
Beautiful baubles and gleams.
Wow. Okay. That's a good response. Okay. Huh, Chapel to Mara. Oh, Arke, yeah. Arke and Mara. Hello.
Come to laugh at the grave tender?
No. You tend the graveyard?
If you're trying to ask if I tend the Hall of the Dead alone, then the answer is yes.
Aw.
You think anyone around here is going to lift a shovel to help me? Guess again. Leave the dirty work to old Alessandra. Look, I didn't ask for this job. I got stuck with it thanks to my father.
I see. How's your father to blame for your job?
My father was a priest of Arke. All my life was spent around the dead, being forced to learn the proper burial rituals and prayers. I never had any friends. Who'd want to spend time with the weird little girl who hangs around dead people? So I grew up with a miserable trade. This is all I know how to do. Prepare and inter the deceased.
Okay. How can you make peace with your father?
I'd like to make the journey to the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun, and give my ceremonial dagger to Anders, the caretaker. I believe once it's interred with my father's remains, I'll be at peace with his memory.
Okay. I can bring it to Whiterun for you. I'm going there in a while.
I hadn't asked you because I was afraid you'd say no. I appreciate your help. Here. I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
Sure. What's so special about this dagger?
A priest of Arke is entrusted with a ceremonial dagger once they've completed their training. It's usually given by the head priest who sanctified the ritual. In my case, the head priest happened to be my father.
I see.
The thing is, I never wanted to follow in his footsteps. In some ways, I still don't.
But you ended up doing so anyway.
I had to, for honor's sake. But I had waited too long. My father died before he could see my training to completion. When I finally became a priest, they gave me the new High Priest's dagger. But I already owned my father's. So you see, I have to return it. It breaks tradition, and I need to tell him that I finally did what he wanted.
Alright. Fine by me.
Be cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine is not an easy one.
Sure.
You want to talk?
Any thoughts?
I'm wondering if I will have a nice grave when I die. Maybe I'll mysteriously vanish off a cliff or something, and my body will never be found.
Still make a monument to you, though. Any thoughts?
No matter the weather, Riften always smells lovely. It is a good place to start a new adventure.
Any more thoughts?
Riften Market is not as well equipped as the surrounding shops, but I do like the hustle and the bustle.
I agree.
Let us go.
We're going down into the Ratway with the thieves. This is the Ratway.
I don't know. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay, okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.
Hello, sir.
This should
getting
be
out
good.
of here.
Never should have come here.
Those guys were supposed to.
Victory or Sovngarde!
I could take you blindfolded.
I'll fix you good.
What the hell is even this? Okay. Let's talk to these guys.
Hey you, stop right there.
There we are.
Empty your pockets or end up as skeever food.
Did you miss what we just did? I've killed dozens like you.
No need to get hasty. I was just testing you. You can go on ahead.
Sure.
Let him go, Hunan. All clear.
Sure. Well, those two want to be kept alive. They can be kept alive. Quick look around. Those two idiots. Okay, good. And this is the guy Inigo just shot to death with the help of Hunan Blackskeever.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Gion the Fist. You get a lot of food on him. Gloves of Pugilists. Unarmed strikes do extra damage. I can disenchant that, and I'm going to place it in the museum. Ring of Rejuvenation, Stamina Regen. That's not a bad thing. All these stews and soups are also tempting. Yeah. Not much else here, is there? There might be something in the cupboard. There isn't anything in the cupboard. Also wine, don't need that. Might as well drink it. Anything worthwhile here? Not really. An old battle axe. A well. A book. Beggar. What's that do? Oh, increases pickpocket. No. Summon Inigo.
I am here for you.
Any thoughts?
The only rats I smell here scurry on two legs.
Damn. I need you to do something.
What would you have me do? Yes?
Please grab the book.
It will be done.
Sure.
I am with you, my friend.
Mind
What
if I
is
ask?
in your mind?
Mind if I ask you something?
Of course. What do you want to know?
No, we're good.
Okay then.
Give it up, Brynjolf. Those days are over.
What have you done to yourself? I cannot work with you in this state, Night Walker.
Quit kidding yourself.
You must be the face sculptor I've heard about.
Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. But my techniques only work on the living, not those that have crossed over into undead.
Well, if you like, I'll be happy to take over the operation for you. Take the sauce off your heads.
And lose out just when the going is getting good? No thanks.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Getting it was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Sure. What'd they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay.
Have they now?
I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Got it. Who are they?
Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga.
We've met.
Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How do you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Understood.
Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
I'm not gonna ask about help for any of them.
I'll be here when you're done.
Job's done, boss.
Have anything for us?
Package to her, just like you said.
I'll be here when you're done.
Did she say anything?
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to
She
be.
said that the Jarl was planning a surprise raid on us, but she talked her out of it. Said she saved us a lot of trouble.
That she did. Very good. I'll tell Brynjolf.
Nice. Hello.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
Can you share anything about the Thieves Guild?
I don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you? Then we can talk.
Sure.
Until next time.
Hey, Ton, you shouldn't cheat
Yes?
on Feckle. He's a good guy.
What are you talking about?
Come on, everyone knows about you and Brynjolf.
Well, everyone's wrong. Now why don't you just shut up about it?
Damn. Okay, we need to leave now. So, from the conversation I've been hearing in the background, the Thief Guild is having a bit of a hard time. And I also still need to deal with Sarthas Idrun, the drug dealer. Retrieve Waylander, Soul Gem, Ingot, and Spoon. I'll need to do that at some point as well. Heaven help me. Okay. Let's get back out of here. I'm gonna deal with those three people and the drug dealer. Bercy Honeyhand, the general merchant. Helga, well, we've met Helga. And one other person. Kirava, the innkeeper. So 2 innkeepers and a merchant. The most prominent citizens. Joy. But first, it's getting dark, so let's deal with the drug dealer. Vampire Seduction is available. Hey.
You want to talk? Finish those jobs for Brynjolf first.
Sure.
You can't hide from me!
Conflict is inevitable. Survival is not.
Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Very well done. Holy crap. I'm not even mad. Inflicts poison. A poison battle axe. That's very thematic for a drug dealer. Should have left him outside, but whatever. Or any drawl. I think that's his bodyguard. I might want to keep the Hammerfell garb. No, I already have that. Now, downstairs there's supposed to be some evidence about the skooma. Yep, that's moon sugar and skooma, alright. Shipment's ready. Sarthish just got in a shipment from moon sugar from Morrowind. We're refining it now, and the skooma should be ready by the time you get to Crag's Lane Cavern. Bring the gold, or don't show up at all. Kilnir. Yeah. Crag's Lane Cavern. Hi.
Yes, my friend.
Any thoughts on this moon sugar operation?
I'm wondering how many lockpicks you have broken in your time. No, my mind is a song without words right now.
I feel that. Whoop. Careful. Okay, that's them dead. Let's go talk to the blackmailables. Or I could just go talk to the Jarl instead and get the sequel quest. To deal with Sarthis Idrin's suppliers. Now that sounds like an optimal idea. You're a lawgiver?
Speak. I wish to hear everything my subjects have to say.
Sarthis Idrin has been taken care of.
It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
Yep, his suppliers are at Crag's Lane Cavern.
Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
Yes, please. I'll make sure it's done.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete.
Cool. Crag's Lane Cavern. I'll be doing that soon enough. But first, let's break some deadbeats. Actually, let's do that next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next episode.